Okay, so today what we're going to talk through is just how to give your backswing a little bit of structure. It's definitely something I see a lot of amateurs really struggle with. The arms tend to get very high, very lifted and very away from the body. The elbows tend to get very separated in the backswing, and we really just see a lot of excess movement throughout the swing, and especially in the backswing and top of backswing positions. So we're going to do two drills here. We're going to do one that involves just a very simple exercise band. And what I've done is I've basically tied this tight enough that I can just about fit my elbows through it. So I want to feel like when I'm in setup, I have this quite tight around my elbows, but not that it's holding me too much into position. But I want to get some awareness basically that if, when I swing the golf club back, if my elbows start to separate, I'll start to feel a bit of tension on the band. And very simply, all we're going to do is just get a little lofted club like a 9-iron or wedge, make some swings kind of shoulder high to shoulder high, and we're just going to kind of clip a couple of shots away very, very lightly, just keeping that band between our elbows. And ideally what we'll start to do is just slowly build up the speed, 5 or 10 reps at a time. So if we feel like we can make that swing quite successfully, then we'll add a little bit more speed to it, same length, just a little bit more zip on it until I get up to my full range swing. Now the idea behind this is that it just stops any excessive movements of the arm towards the top of the swing. If you start to feel a lot of tension on the band, then chances are your swing is getting too long and your elbows are separating far too much in the backswing. The second drill we're going to do is very, very simple as well. We're just using a tee to make it a little bit easier, and this is going to be just to give a little bit more structure to the width of the swing as well. We're basically going to use our left arm as a radius. So in setup, when we set up to the golf ball here, left arm is the radius, and we want to kind of keep that radius to the swing. So we don't want the elbow coming in too close to our body. We don't want to see that left elbow bending. And the idea is that if we keep that radius pretty constant, then it should be easy enough to return the club head to the golf ball. The reason I've teed it up is to basically make it a little bit easier, a little bit less pressurized on kind of forcing a strike or creating power from the beginning. I really want the focus to be on the structure of the backswing and just really putting everything in the right position. So all we're going to do is just start off with the ball on the tee, left arm down, turn our body back, and lightly clip it through off the tee. And then what you can do is just slowly start to hit a few shots like that. Again, nice and easy, never too fast with the left arm only, but we'll just gradually bring in our second arm then. Now when we bring the second hand on the club, I want to feel like that left arm kind of remains the same. The radius remains the same, left arm goes back, and all I'm really doing is kind of keeping my right arm folded in into the body. So the left arm is remaining straight, right arm folds, and then we swing it through. So again, for a lot of people, this will be a very, very short golf swing compared to what they normally do. But the idea is to keep the structure to what we're doing. So again, just kind of feeling left arm straight, nice little rotation back and through. So you'll notice that the speed when I'm doing these drills is very, very light. And the idea behind that is to master the movement first and then gradually work up towards more full speed swings. So by the time you finish it, we can kind of keep that structure but hit it with a little bit more oomph. So when you're at the range next, if you find that your backswing has a little bit of excessive length or a few too many movements in it, try those two drills and just see how you get on. See if it adds that little bit of structure, a little bit of consistency to your ball striking.